Spoilers, duh. Unicorn Overlord is a Code Geass meets Lord of the Rings auto battler where you lead an army of about 60 people to reclaim/liberate the whole continent. I was on a quest to beat every Vanillaware game, and just when I was about to play the last game on my list, their new opus came out. I probably should say magnum opus, since it definitely feels like an evolution of many things they've done before. You have beautifully animated meals a la Oboro Muramasa, Grand Knight's history-style turn-based combat presentation, Dragon Crown's unicorn horse armor, adventurous spirit of Odin's sphere, and Vanillaware's specialty, fairy tale atmosphere. Unicorn Overlord is a great relaxing game with buffed motherfucking foxy muxy motherfuckery and Vanillaware's own take on auto chess genre with somewhat greater strategic depth. Playing on expert, I experienced some difficulty spikes, like I barely passed the bar on my first boss fight and ended up steamrolling the final boss. At first, I was overwhelmed with all the possible unit combinations, but once I figured out my A-team, I ended up skipping literally every fight except for the final fight, where I had to adjust a few tactics and reorganize my unit. Speaking of tactics, they actually matter, to the point where I ended up winning a boss fight that's 10 levels above me. And in this game, 10 levels above you is like when you're level 10 and accidentally visit Eastern Plaguelands in World of Warcraft. However, in most cases, what matters is not what tactics you decide on, but whose PP is bigger, literally. Like here, I accidentally picked an area with higher level enemies and simply couldn't win some fights because the enemy could perform more actions during a fight. And once you get so many PPs it should be censored, you basically win the game. On the battlefield, every encounter might seem predetermined, but you can always re-roll the dice by adjusting tactics, using items, or repositioning your units. You can also slowly wear the enemy down or ask your allies for help, though sometimes that help might be as harmful as a junior dev on the job. And sometimes, well, let's just say the same fight plays out differently for some reason. Every character in the game has their own story. Every character in the game can develop a bond between each other and enjoy some degree of character development. You can even later officially pick your waifu. Marrying me sucks, so my bride's hair turned white the next day. I decided to support her and dyed my hair black for some contrast. Anyway, enjoyed my 60 hours, thank you Vanillaware. Hope one day you'll begin releasing your games on PC. Now since it's my video, here's some forced puns. Raymond, Lolonoa Zoro, and Shield Bearers. And here's the main reason why I played a Japanese version of the game.